So, just asking, what do you think will really happen with the crypto projects? There are projects popping up everywhere that are challenging the establishments that have been in existence for hundreds of years now. One such project is Ripple. It believes that the future of transferring money to different corners of the world will be blockchain. So in today's video, we'll learn about Ripple and the roadblocks it faced. Hey crypto lovers, it is Crypto Billionaire, your friendly neighborhood crypto and financial education channel. Disclaimer, no author or Crypto Billionaire YouTube channel guarantees any losses incurred while investing, as we do not provide financial advice, and crypto markets are high-risk markets. The sole purpose of the information posted on the YouTube channel is for education only. So that being said, let's begin with the video. If you thought that understanding Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies was complicated, then Ripple is sure to challenge your perception of advanced blockchain technology. So, what's Ripple? It is an underlying open-source infrastructure that aims to facilitate the movement of money. It is a distributed and real-time payment protocol for anything of monetary value. In order to best understand Ripple, it helps you to take a look at a business model that has been operating for years. Example, the money remittance industry. Similarities. When someone thinks of money remittances overseas, Western Union is probably one of the most notable companies in the field. They have been used by masses globally for a number of years. What is most convenient about this company is the relatively decentralized nature of the operation. Unlike a SWIFT payment with traditional banks, when you make a payment at a Western Union branch, your money does not leave that branch. For example, let us assume that you want to send something to a relative in another country. You would pop into your local Western Union and give them the cash, and tell them where the recipient lives. You would also give them their full name. Your branch would then let the branch in the location of the recipient know that the person has to be paid. Once that person was paid, there would be an informal agreement that your local Western Union owed the other one. It would either be settled in the future or be netted off with other payments. It is also important to note that this is inherently based on trust. You trust your local branch, your friend trusts his branch, and the branches have to trust each other as well. This is the general concept of Ripple. The cost of these transactions is approximately 0.00001 XRP. The Ripple token XRP is a digital asset that is used on the network as a transaction fee. Once this has been paid, these are destroyed by the network in order to create a cost and present any transaction spamming of the ledger. The genius of XRP is that it also allows for the facilitation of a transaction, even if there is no chain of trust between participants. In the example with the remittance operator, if the Ripple network cannot establish this chain of trust, then XRP tokens can be used in exchange. The payment gateway will provide a price for the transaction in XRP. XRP transactions will settle in less than 4 seconds. Hence, when it is sent on the network, the ownership of the asset changes hands almost instantaneously. This is unlike Bitcoin transactions, which tend to take a few hours currently. Now to the sour part of the story. The cryptocurrency space was hit with a bombshell on December 21, 2018, when news broke that the SEC would be suing Ripple, the company behind XRP. The next day, the SEC officially announced that their lawsuit against not just Ripple but also Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen. This has put the price of XRP in a free fall, as many investment firms, exchanges, and partners have begun to distance themselves from Ripple and its native cryptocurrency. So why is the Ripple lawsuit important? The Ripple lawsuit is important because if the SEC wins their case, XRP will be treated as a security and not a currency in the United States. This will broaden the definition of the Howey test, setting a legal precedent that could result in other similar cryptocurrencies also being classified as securities. The current status. When the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) filed this lawsuit against the cryptocurrency innovator Ripple Labs in December 2020, it didn't expect blowback. But during the pre-trial phase, Ripple's legal team has put the SEC itself on trial after years of conflicting and confusing guidance on the rules for cryptocurrencies. No one expected the tsunami of legal, political, and social media action from retail cryptocurrency investors. Outraged by the betrayal from an agency claiming to protect their interests, the meltdown of the SEC's credibility with this $2 trillion global investor community exposes a costly SEC miscalculation. Indeed, official Washington has been backfooted by the size, scale, and diversity of the crypto investor class and the industry they support. Lampooned by mainstream media and the US government for years, the crypto community has built a media ecosystem that connects millions of investors, consumers, developers, and entrepreneurs across the globe. It's fitting that the pioneers of the blockchain economy would apply consensus protocols to their communication. This decentralized social media apparatus has proven powerful enough. When the Ripple lawsuit was filed, that ecosystem galvanized an independent battlefront and expected by the SEC. The XRP army has recently started unearthing video evidence of regulatory misconduct that strikes at both the SEC's case and its public credibility over and above what Ripple has presented in court. One video shows Hinman making it clear in his 2018 speech was indeed intended to guide the markets and reflected our thinking at the SEC, contradicting both an affidavit and his deposition. More recently, several embarrassing videos of then SEC Commissioner Robert Jackson have surfaced, showing him energetically asserting that not only that Hinman's speech was market guidance, but that all such guidance was intended by then-Chairman Jay Clayton as regulatory clarity in place of slow-moving formal rulemaking. In another, Jackson insists that Clayton viewed all ECOs as securities, throwing more scrutiny on Hinman's speech and the SEC's inaction with Ethereum's ECO. Another video of 2019 conference shows Hinman's then deputy at the SEC, Amy Starr, and Coinbase counsel Dorothy Dewitt, indicating that the exchange and the SEC have a framework on whether to list certain tokens or not based on their status as unregistered securities. It so happens that Coinbase listed XRP that same year. Taken together, the momentum of this crowdsourced activism hints at how excruciating a trial might be for the SEC and all the current and former officials entangled in a case. As the discovery phase draws to an end and the public backlash intensifies, one wonders why SEC Chairman Gary Gensler would continue risking his legacy on taking the Ripple case to trial. His fumbling defense of non-existent clarity has only widened the agency's credibility gap and hurt his image as a heretofore champion of crypto, who among other things taught a course on the subject at MIT before taking the SEC chair role. So what's your take on this? Aside from the unprecedented restrictions on the SEC's power that a losing verdict will inflict, can Gensler effectively lead an agency that is provoking so much hostility from the very constituency it claims to be defending? And if we look at the Congress, with a razor-thin Democrat majority in Congress heading into the midterms, the Biden administration cannot afford turning against the crypto community. What are your thoughts about it? Let us know in the comment section below. Do like if you learned something from our content. And I don't know what it is that you're going to do with this red color button below. Make the Biden administration to bomb it or just click it. Your choice, but it must be changed from red to gray. I don't like that red color. Until then, peace out.